Welcome to the Thundercloud. We got a lot of news to go over today. We're just waiting for our fucking tardy wrench to arrive. We'll see how long it's going to take for our wrench to get here. I do not do a stream without some reinforcement, some steel in that wrench, in case there's something down in the trenches that's smelling like a stenches, okay? That's why we need our wrenches in the trenches. There we go. Welcome to the... I almost said welcome to the Platinum Wrench. That's the first time I've butchered that. Do not welcome this guy to the Platinum Wrench. My chat has a question mark, Sage. My chat has a question mark followed by brother. Open your chat. It's right in front of me. I think YouTube's out to get me, Sage. I will send you a goddamn screenshot right now because you're fucking trifling with me right now. Let me see. Let's see what Sage has to say about all this bullshit. See, sometimes you get pugnacious warriors on the same team and you gotta deal with their egos a little bit. This is just me putting Sagey into line there. Check your fucking Discord, bitch. Check it before I wreck it, okay? I'm feeling like Wreck-It Ralph over here, so shut the fuck up and check your messages. And then I would like you to apologize to the humble abode, the Thundercloud, okay? We would like an apology from yours truly, the Platinum Wrench. Alright, let's get to the news. I know Sage thinks there's no news, but we do actually have some shit to cover today. So we're gonna stick in the NFC North first, and then we're gonna come over to the AFC North. The Vikings fired general manager, and I am not sure if I can say this name or not, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. Get the hell out of town, they say. They basically signed him to a multi-year extension last offseason and sent him to the Senior Bowl earlier this week. A lot are surprised. I'm not surprised. I think this is perfect timing to get rid of this fucking idiot, this fucking jabroni, because here's the problem. Sam Darnold's going to a fucking Super Bowl. Oh, what team had Sam Darnold before Seattle did? Oh, wait. It was the Vikings and they went 14-3 with Sam Darnold? And they decided that they didn't believe in Sam Darnold. They believed in J.J. fucking McCarthy. Well, that's a problem right there. That strikes 2 and 3 right there. Now, if you kind of dissect this thing a little bit, I think the problem is more so you let Darnold get away, and Darnold has proven to be a playmaker. He's a turnover engine, too. I think he turned the ball over more than anyone. But he's a big play machine. You can win with Sam Darnold. Obviously, they're going to the Super Bowl with him. That sort of thing. I don't think your job is in jeopardy if you take a quarterback, like 10th overall, I believe, is when J.J. McCarthy was picked, and they turn out to be a colossal failure, like J.J. McCarthy has proven to be thus far. But it's kind of just, you didn't trust Sam Darnold. He didn't get exactly a huge contract. They could have made it work instead of maybe signing some of these defensive linemen that aren't great anymore. They could have put together a 2 or 3 year deal for Sam Darnold. I don't think he got. Let me just see what Sam Darnold's current contract is with the Seahawks. 3 years, $100 million. I mean, that's kind of a bargain when you kind of think about it. I know that's crazy to say. I mean, only $55 million of it's guaranteed. But $33 million and change for a quarterback. I mean, the top quarterbacks are going for what, 55 to 60 million. So I don't necessarily think that that's a lot of money, to be honest. So, yeah. J.J. McCarthy, you pick him 10th overall, that's not going to get you fired because you're not picking in the top 4 quarterbacks that, well, he was the 4th or 5th quarterback that draft. I think he had, Penix, Williams, Daniels ahead of him, maybe Drake May. So he might have been the 5th best. So maybe they should have just said, fuck it, we'll go with Darnold, and maybe we shouldn't draft J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy is a fraud. You need to stop buying into so much of his personality stuff. Come join the dark side of the thundercloud and start knowing that J.J. McCarthy is an absolute piece of shit. The next news we have, we're going to the AFC North, and this is amazing. This is historic. Sage, I want you to be paying attention. I want you to open your ears a little bit right here. The Cleveland Browns are the first team ever in NFL history to send 2 quarterbacks that were on their roster at the start of the season to the fucking Pro Bowl. Joe Flacco is joining Shedeur Sanders in the Pro Bowl this year, and I'm not even joking. So, what did Joe Burrow... Joe Burrow. I knew I was going to do that. He's going to get traded to the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's a quarterback, and his first name's Joe. That's a my bad. It's a my bad. What did Joe Flacco do this year to earn being a Pro Bowler? Objectively speaking, I think he was remarkable. He was 2-8 for his win-loss record, so 2 wins, 8 losses. He had a very respectable 79.2 quarterback rating. He threw 15 touchdowns. He threw 10 interceptions. So, congratulations, Flacco. Welcome to the Pro Bowl where you can guide Shedeur Sanders a little bit more. Congratulations. You deserve it, buddy. You deserve it. No one's going to be talking shit about the Pro Bowl after that, I bet. All right, let's pivot off of that. And let's take a look at what happened today in baseball. And I'm very happy about this. This might be my new nighttime team to watch after the Blue Jays are playing, because they'll start at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. We do need to check in with Sage's comment first. People just feel bad for the Browns. You know, this just tells you what a fucking joke Kevin Stefanski is. He had not 1, but 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks on his roster, and he still managed to get fired. How the fuck does that happen, Sage, man? How does that happen? It's never been done before. It's never been done in the history of football. It's never... 2 Pro Bowlers, man! And he fucking lost it. He fucking lost it. In one of the best defenses in the league, true, too. No, Stefanski. And he still lands on his feet. He gets the Atlanta Falcons job. What is going on tonight? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Stefanski is a fraud. He is who we said he was here at the Thundercloud. Stefanski's not the truth. He's a fraud, Sage. Please. All right, let's get to a little bit of baseball news. And this is why I'm probably going to be listening to this team when I'm working payroll late at night. The Oakland Athletics, never going to call them the Las Vegas Athletics, have signed shortstop Jacob Wilson to a 7-year, $70 million contract extension with a club option for an 8th year. Love it. 23-year-old elite contact hitter already. Lock him up and kind of go from there. And they've locked up a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. How many Pro Bowlers does Matt LaFleur have this year? Well, he didn't have 1. I mean, maybe if Malik Willis played the entire year, you'd be talking about Lafleur having the most valuable player, but Lafleur didn't have one Pro Bowl quarterback. So it's kind of, you make a good point there. It's a fair point. It's a point taken. I feel like Lafleur deserves a raise. Maybe we should re-raise his raise. How's that sound? But back to Oakland. This is an exciting signing. They've got a nice nucleus of players that I'm excited to fucking pay attention to. So let's just kind of look at what they've got for their nucleus of players. They've got, and these are all guys that are long-term, and they're on the offensive side of the ball. And these are mostly guys you want to pay attention to if you're playing fantasy sports this year. So you got Jacob Wilson, Brent Rooker, Tyler Soderstrom, Lawrence Butler, and Nick Kurtz, all locked up for what? Many years. Many years together. It's going to be beautiful. Now, let's start with Jacob Wilson, since he's the guy that's going to be around for the next 7 or 8 years. What did he do last year in his first full season? Well, I don't know. He hit the cover off the fucking ball. 486 at-bats, had a 311 batting average, 13 home runs, a 355 on base, and an 800 OPS as a shortstop who is flawed, only has 5 stolen bases, so not a big speed demon, and his defense probably projects better at second than it does at short. So watch for him to get kicked on over to second base in the future. And he was an all-star last year. So you got Jacob Wilson at shortstop or second base down the line. We've also got Brent Rooker. Now he's the oldest of these pieces that they have. He plays DH or outfield. Last year in 626 at-bats, 30 home runs, 262 batting average, a 335 on base percentage, and an 814 OPS. For his career, 829 OPS. So he actually was pretty much on par with what he does every year. He's the oldest of them, started when he was 25 years old, but this son of a bitch can fucking hit. He's a hell of a fucker to watch hit the ball, and that's a lot of power right there. That's a lot of power. Let's keep with the power a little bit, and let's talk about Tyler Soderstrom. Now, this little son of a bitch plays first base, left field, and catcher. I don't think he plays catcher anymore. That's gone. So he's playing outfield, and he's playing first base. 25 home runs last year and 561 at-bats. Pretty damn good. A goddamn 276 batting average. Can't complain about that. 346 on base and an 820 OPS. For his career is a 754 OPS. And he is extremely young as well. 23 years old, much like Jacob Wilson. So, gonna be a mainstay as well. Lawrence Butler, the least impressive player offensively of these guys listed, but I think he's playing a lot of center field. So you got to look at that OPS and be like, okay, it's not great. He's not a fantasy player in my opinion, although he did have 22 stolen bases last year, 21 home runs, a 710 OPS, and a 732 OPS for his career. He is currently 25 years old, though, so again, another young buck there. And then the cream of the crop, the one I let get away via a trade for Aaron Judge, and a trade I will never make again, because if I have the first overall pick next year, I might fucking draft Nick fucking Kurtz. What did he do last year? In 420 at-bats, only 420 at-bats, that's roughly 67% of a full season. This son of a bitch hit 36 home runs, 290 batting average, a 383 on base percentage, and a 1,002 OPS. So that you project that a little bit. Well, what's 18 times 3, Steven, huh? Oh, no, what's 18 times 2? Well, 18 times 2 is the 36 that he had last year. 18 times 3, though, That's fucking 54 home runs that he would have hit had he played 33% more of a season. So this guy is amazing. First baseman, so obviously that means, Soderstrom's playing the outfield, but man, there's so much power in this lineup. There's so much excitement in this lineup. Can they pitch? I don't think they're going to be pitching very good, man. But man, I just like watching a team that goes up there. Much like I've watched the Shagwires the last 2 years, 3 years, in the fucking fantasy baseball, and all these sons of bitches want to do is go up there and hit the long ball. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'll watch that brand of baseball. That's why I've watched the Shagwires and subscribed to the Shagwires for multiple seasons now. But now I'm canceling that subscription, and I'm signing up for Nick Kurtz and the fucking Oakland Athletics. I'm just saying right now, this is going to be a team to fucking watch next year, especially after the Blue Jays are done playing and you want to listen to another ball game. So that rounds out everything that I had for today. Sage, was there anything that I missed out there? Oh, great. I'm being told it's a lifetime subscription and you have my credit card information. Shit. I didn't read the terms and conditions. I just clicked subscribe. Is this bad? I feel like I'm on fire right now. Is this bad? Oh, man. Say it ain't so. All right, Sage. I'll tip my cap. You fucked me. You took me for all I'm worth. And I'm going to tip my cap and I'm going to show you the respect that you are fucking due, okay? You're due respect for that fucking fraudulent behavior. We have Patrick Kane passing Mike Modano for most points by a U.S.-born player today. I remember watching Mike Modano, and Mike Modano was much better than Patrick Kane. So this is fake news. I don't want to hear this news. I don't want to hear this news about Patrick Kane passing Mike Modano. Mike Modano is my guy. Mike Modano is my guy for the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota North Stars. This was my guy. This is one of my favorite players as a kid growing up, and you're laying this shit on me? I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Well, good on Patrick Kane for, Patrick Kane can fuck off. He can go where Duncan Keith is right now. He can go sit in retirement for all I care. You're no longer needed, Patrick Kane. You did your job. You pissed Modano off, and now Modano, he's going to put a fucking hit out on you. How's that sound? Doesn't sound so good, does it, bub? Yeah, 3-time Cup champ, Patrick Kane. Yeah, I don't think he had any other talent around him that helped him with that. Talk to me when he has 7 cups, Sage. When he has 7 cups, then we can start talking about him like he's fucking Tom Brady. But until then, he's just a footnote that's been lost in a goddamn wood fire. Okay? He was assaulting taxi cab drivers, Sage. He was assaulting taxi cab drivers, Sage. We do not endorse that here on the Thunder Cloud. Do you understand me? We're not going to endorse people that abuse taxi cab drivers. He wasn't set up. He wasn't set up. I heard he didn't even pay the bill. He didn't even pay the full amount of the bill. He fucking sucker punched that cab driver. That hard-working cab driver. And he underpaid him. So he's a son of a bitch. And you fucking know it, Sage. He should have been arrested. And he should have been incarcerated for at least 15 to 20 fucking years. He should have been taken down by fucking ICE. And sent back to Portugal. Or wherever the fuck he was born. It's not wrong. Patrick Kane's not innocent. He admitted guilt. I don't want to hear that he's innocent ever again. He's not fucking innocent. He's a bad man, and that's what bad men do. They fucking assault cab drivers. I bet you assaulted a cab driver too, you little shit. Didn't you? You think it's funny to assault cab drivers? You think it's fucking funny to punch fucking firefighters out while they're driving their fucking fire trucks? Is that what you think? In honor of Patrick Kane, Sage has just assaulted a cab driver in Kingston, Ontario. Oh, God, the Thundercloud is going to have some hefty fucking legal bills now. Oh, we should have put that bitch on retainer, man. Oh, no. We're going to have to leave it there, Sage. We're going to have to take this off here. And we're going to have to talk about the expenses and the expenditures that this is going to cost us. Because, my piggy bank isn't what it used to be. You think, if Patrick Kane is going to cover for you, all I ask is he comes to the Thundercloud and he does a one-on-one interview with me. And I'm going to treat him like he was a serial killer. And we're going to do one of those Iceman types of fucking interviews. And I'm going to get the best of him. Because I'm the psychologist. I know everything about him. I'm going to say that, the reason he punched his fucking cab driver in the face is because he hates his father. And he thought that cab driver was his fucking father. How's that fucking sound? It sounds like Sigmund fucking Freud to me. All right, Sage. Good work. Good journalism today. I think we covered everything we need to cover. If there's anything else, Sage, let me know. But I think we need to take this off here in a second and talk about the legalities that are coming. Sage says to stop. I think this means there's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that there is some breaking fucking news. Proud Red Wing Patrick Kane has left the building, and so have I. We'll be back at it tomorrow, guys. We will not have football picks. We don't even know if we'll be back at it tomorrow. But we'll try to be back tomorrow if there's fucking news. Have a good night, guys, and see you when we see you.